Emma, a young woman whose grandma had just passed away, felt a pang of sadness as she looked around the dusty attic. Grandma Rose's house was finally hers, but Grandma wasn't here anymore to fill it with laughter and the scent of her famous apple pie. Grandma Rose had always been a bit of a mystery. She loved telling stories, but some of them were, well, a little spooky. Emma remembered tales of mischievous garden gnomes and whispers of a hidden room that ate lost toys. Now, surrounded by forgotten treasures and cobweb-draped furniture, Emma felt like she was stepping into one of those stories herself. She was mostly clearing out junk, things too big or old to be moved into her apartment. But then she saw it. Tucked away in a dark corner, half covered by a moth-eaten tapestry, was a mirror. It wasn't a fancy mirror. The frame was simple wood, darkened with age, but the glass itself was strangely clear. It didn't reflect the dusty attic back at her. Instead, it shimmered with an almost underwater quality. It was like looking into a pool of dark, still water on a moonless night. Grandma Rose had never kept a mirror like this. Curious, Emma pulled the tapestry away completely. The mirror was surprisingly heavy. She tried to lift it, grunting with the effort. As she repositioned her grip, she caught a glimpse of something in the reflection. Not her, not the attic. A fleeting image, gone in a blink. Just a dark figure standing in a hallway she didn't recognize. Emma shuddered, probably just her imagination, tired from the move. She decided to put the mirror in the spare bedroom for now. That night, as the wind howled outside, Emma woke up with a start. A cold chill snaked down her spine. She couldn't shake the feeling she was being watched. She glanced at the mirror across the room. The moonlight, usually so comforting, cast long, distorted shadows around it. As she watched, a faint mist seemed to curl from its surface, swirling and thickening like smoke. Her heart hammered against her ribs. She squeezed her eyes shut, telling herself it was a dream. When she opened them, the mist was gone. The mirror reflected the room. Emma, nothing else. The next day, she tried to ignore the feeling of unease, but the mirror seemed to follow her. She'd catch glimpses of it from the corner of her eye, and each time, a prickling sensation would crawl up her neck. One afternoon, while she was making tea, she heard a faint whisper coming from the spare room. "Emma," it seemed to say. She froze, teacup trembling in her hand. She crept towards the room, her breath catching in her throat. Peeking inside, she saw nothing. The mirror stood silently against the wall, reflecting the sunlight filtering through the window. But as she looked closer, she noticed something new in the reflection. Behind her, standing in the doorway but not really there, not in the real room, was a shadowy figure. It looked tall and gaunt, its face hidden in darkness. Emma screamed and stumbled backward, dropping the teacup. It shattered on the floor, scattering shards of china and hot tea. She didn't wait another second. She ran out of the house, her heart pounding in her chest. She needed to get rid of that mirror. Now. She asked her friend David. He didn't believe the story, but helped her take it to the backyard.
Okay, Emma, you are sure about this?
Yes, David, I'm sure. Just smash it, please.
David sighed, grabbed a sledgehammer from the shed, and approached the mirror cautiously. Emma nodded, shielding her eyes. David swung the hammer. Crash! The mirror shattered into a million pieces. For a moment, the air shimmered with a strange energy. Then, nothing. Emma felt a wave of relief wash over her. It was over. The house felt lighter somehow.
See? Nothing to be afraid of.
David said, grinning. But as Emma looked at the shattered fragments, she saw something that made her blood run cold. Each shard of glass reflected not the backyard, but a distorted, nightmarish version of the hallway she'd seen in the mirror before. And in each reflection, the shadowy figure was closer. Suddenly the wind picked up, swirling around them. The air crackled with electricity. David screamed and clutched his head.
My head, it hurts, make it stop.
Emma realized the mirror wasn't just haunted, it was a gateway. And by smashing it, they hadn't destroyed the gateway. They'd opened it wider. She knew then that she had to find a way to close it before whatever was on the other side came through for good, before it came for her, before it came for David.